was on September 11th, 2001, George Bush and his family and the intelligence community and the global military-industrial complex, in a controlled demolition, took down towers 1, 2, and 11. 11 went down without being hit by anything. It imploded. It was a controlled demolition. And the people who were reporting about it were murdered subsequently. And they will kill you. And if I get killed over this, I don't care, because I am now living my truth and doing what I believe in, which is helping people regain their human sovereignty.
It's the Ronald Show, starring Ronald, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the host of the Ronald Show, Ronald.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I'm from Grimsby, London, England, and I'm here in Florida on January 13th, Friday the 13th, the first, the second Friday of the new year, 2012, is Friday the 13th. Now, I think that's a little bit strange. Doesn't mean we're heading in the wrong direction now. It just means that Friday the 13th might be a day of global impact. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning here in Florida. I'm in Palm Bay. I'm sitting in front of the sheets again. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. That's part of our inventory. Bring this back around here, and I'm back. So you see, I'm actually sitting in front of my sister's house, selling bed sheets and different types of stuff. It's part of our business. We import from all over the world, and we sell stuff on our website, PickettyPlus.com. You can go there and order all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. It's interesting being an entrepreneur, and now a reality show host, and an actor, and a writer, and a novelist, and screenwriter. I like being an entrepreneur. Working for somebody else, which is what we're forced to do because of the monetary system, can really suck the life out of you if you're not careful. That's why my bottom line goal is to collapse the global military-industrial complex and eradicate the monetary system. It's a little bit cold right now. It's about 60 degrees. I'm kind of sitting in the shade. But it's nice out. And I hope you've been enjoying and understanding and going through the creditors and commerce information. Remember, understanding the law is the key to your sovereignty and your freedom from oppression by the global military-industrial complex and the local police and even code enforcement. In fact, code enforcement came by here the other day and they said, hey, you got to shut it down. You can't do this. And I said, really? Are you a law enforcement officer? And the lady said, yes. I said, well, I practice the law, and I speak law, so you know the law then, and you practice the law? And she said, yes. I said, okay, you're telling me to shut it down now, but I'm going to conditionally accept and tell you I'll shut it down at midnight. Or not at midnight, but at sundown. And she realized what I was doing with a counter offer, and she said, okay. And she turned around and got in her truck and drove away. So if you learn how to speak their language, That's all you need, because then you can contract with them on your terms, or at least negotiate the terms of the contract. And it's all about negotiation of the contract. And remember, if somebody comes at you and tries to hand you a citation for something, and they want to make you sign it under duress, like a traffic ticket, traffic citation for speeding, when the cop pulls you over, I know I'm being redundant and repetitive, but that's because repetitive is how you learn. Repetition. Remember, when they ask you for your license, counter offer with them and say, I will show you my license for $500 payable up front, and then put your hand out. Now it's up to them to either obey the law and either give you the $500 or say, no, that's okay, I don't really want to go into contract that bad, and they can say, have a good day, no deal, and walk away. Then you leave, because they have to practice the law. They're law enforcement officers. But if they don't practice the law and they break the law, which happens, I believe, a lot with police, because they pull you over with their flashing lights, and you contract with them immediately by pulling over. So you're signaling to them the authority that they have over you with their flashing lights. In Los Angeles, when I see people get pulled over, like on Hollywood Boulevard, I see people get pulled over all the time. I'll be walking or biking down the street. A cop will get behind the car, throw his lights on, and then on the megaphone say, pull over, pull over. And those people pull over, then they get a citation, and now they don't understand how to contract. It's scary. Your adrenaline gets that pumping really hard, and it's hard to negotiate when you feel like you could be yanked out of your car, beaten, handcuffed, and dragged to jail, which has happened to me. I got out of my car one time when I got pulled over, and I got out of my car and I was like, hey, why did you pull me over? And the cop drew his gun on me and told me he immediately pulled his gun out, pointed it at me, and told me to get on the ground, and he handcuffed me because I got out of my car and started asking him questions. Then they searched my car. Then they took me to jail because I wouldn't give them my license. I wouldn't tell them my name. I was like, you can't search me. You can't search my car. It's my identity. And I had to spend 72 hours in jail, according to the Truth in Lending Act, because I had to pass through their books. And that is the kind of duress that you are possibly under anytime you get pulled over by the cops. Does your adrenaline start pumping? Do you get shaky and scared? I do. I don't like talking to anybody in a uniform who has handcuffs, a gun, and pepper spray and does not obey the law when I start asking them questions to contract. So remember that. Understand contract law. It is very important because all contracts are verbal. The written memorandum is exactly what it is. It's just a memorandum of the verbal contract. And that is the truth. And this is all about the truth, the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military industrial complex. And it's complex. It's a complex system, but once you understand how simple it is, and you get that cognitive map of understanding about the way this whole system is set up, then you learn how to use it for your benefit. And I'm sure you're hearing that in creditorsandcommerce.com in the Temple audio series, that really it is set up for your benefit. But most people, I would say at least 95% to 99% of the people, do not understand how to negotiate a verbal contract. So there's two forms of acceptance of a contract to stay honorable. You can accept it, or you can conditionally accept it. You could say, I'll give you my driver's license. Here you go. Or I'll give it to you for $500, payable up front right now. Now it's up to them to contract legally, or they can pretend they don't understand what you're talking about. All right? That's a little bit of my lesson today. Thank you for watching the show. I really appreciate the large following that is spreading globally. And remember, on April 15th, do not pay your taxes. Take your wallet and hide it. Put away your driver's license. Tear up your Social Security card. Never to look at them again. You don't need a driver's license. You don't need a Social Security card. You're a human being. This is a free planet that you're born on. There were no borders here a million years ago, as far as I know. The only borders exist between land and water. And you should be able to travel anywhere without having to have a passport, without somebody tracking your every movement. And they're doing it more and more closely every day. I mean, you have to go through metal detectors, and they pretty much strip search you when you go to the airport. Why? Because on September 11th, 2001, George Bush and his family and the intelligence community and the global military-industrial complex, in a controlled demolition, took down towers 1, 2, and 11. 11 went down without being hit by anything. It imploded. It was a controlled demolition. And the people who were reporting about it were murdered subsequently. And they will kill you. And if I get killed over this, I don't care, because I am now living my truth and doing what I believe in, which is helping people regain their human sovereignty. All right? That's it for today, for now, for this segment. So here's a little bit more of the Creditors in Commerce lesson. You'll get that next after this, and maybe some commercials about my books. And remember, The Second Coming of the Messiah book is Book 1 and Book 2, The Rapture, and then Book 3, 1,000 Years of Peace. You want to read those so you can understand what this is all about, where you came from, where we're going, what the truth about religion is, what the truth about your government is. Even though it's sci-fi, I'm writing from my own personal experiences. Write from yourself. If you're going to be a writer, write from yourself. Write from your experiences. Take whatever it is that drives you and your passion. Take it from your mind and put it on paper. That's how you bring things into reality. If you don't write it down when you think it, it just disappears into the ether. Nobody might ever use it. But those thoughts are magnetic, and they're out there. And other people can take your thoughts, because they are magnetic and they are a vibration that lives on forever. So in order for you to harness your vibration, your mind, your thoughts, write them down, publish them. Go to createspace.com, and you can publish a book there for nothing, for $0. It's free. You upload your artwork, you upload your document. They even have the Word document already formatted for a book. All you have to do is download the document, you put everything, you write in there, and as soon as you're done writing, you're done. You edit it, upload it, print off your proof copy, and you're good to go. It's very simple. Everybody should become a part of literary history. Put down your thoughts. Don't let yourself feel suppressed. If you're working for some job and you're not happy, figure out what you really like to do and quit that job, and cut out the safety net and just go do it. If you have to live on the street in a cardboard box because of the monetary system, I see it all over Los Angeles. There are homeless people everywhere living in cardboard boxes, sleeping on cardboard boxes, living in a sleeping bag, out of a shopping cart, begging for money, for food or drugs or alcohol, whatever they want, because they are using drugs and alcohol to suppress the pain in their mind. Because this world can feel hopeless if you are out of work. Most people are one paycheck away from living on the street, or going into foreclosure, or not being able to pay their mortgage. And now people are not paying their mortgages, going into foreclosure, but staying in their homes. And I think that's a good idea, because possession is 9/10 of the law. Remember that. All right? It's good talking to you again. Thank you for watching The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. I love you guys. I'll see you around the corner after this. Peace.
Have you ever wanted to write a book? Have you ever wanted to write a screenplay? Have you ever wanted to have your great movie idea turned into a screenplay, turned into a movie, turned into a book, and distributed all over the world? Well, now you can learn how to do it with the great new book by Ronald Farnham, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of They, the Three Magic Questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Hello everyone, and welcome to The Ronald Show. There is nothing funnier or cooler than watching a little kid laugh hysterically. Right, Declan? You gonna laugh, kid? Alright, I'm gonna make this kid laugh hysterical. Watch this. Alright, here we go. You ready, Declan, kid? Ready? Show me your hands. Let me see your fingers. You got icing on your fingers! He's got icing on his fingers! What's that? You got icing on your fingers? No! He's got icing on his fingers! He's got icing on his fingers! You got icing on your fingers? He's got icing on his fingers! What was wrong with you, eh? You got icing on your fingers! Hey!
He's got icing on his fingers. Declan, you got icing on your fingers? He's got icing on his fingers. He's got icing on his fingers. He's got icing on their fingers. He's got icing on their fingers. Hey, you. You got icing on your fingers? Who's got icing on their fingers? Who's got icing on their fingers? Hey, let me see them fingers. Show me your fingers, boy. Declan's got icing on his fingers. Who's got icing on their fingers? And their forehead. You've got icing on your forehead. Who's got icing on his forehead? You do. All right. And that's how you make a kid laugh, hysterical. Did you laugh? Was that fun? All right, peace out. Icing on his fingers. Now available at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Welcome to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of love as we know it is perpetrated by the global military industrial complex. I'm down here in downtown Melbourne, and there's stuff going on here. Let's take a look. I'll give you my, I don't have my business card with me. My sister sells them. Piggetyplus.com. What's up, Josh? I was just at Vernon in New Haven. Where are you? You're just getting done, man. I was waiting for you. You're finished? No more music? God, man, I got my camera out and I'm ready to record right now.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble, The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
Let's walk. By the time Wes brings his car down there, and then I'll drive. Whoa! Then I'll drive you guys back in my van to your car. Come on, let's walk.
Yeah, I think so.
You gonna play again some more tonight, right now?
No, we just wrapped everything up. We're going back to the Henniger, but all right, see you guys.
Are they gonna play at another place?
No, that was it, man.
Are you gonna jam with your buddy at his place?
Well, he's playing at Main Street Pub.
God, man.
How to write a screenplay in 30 days or less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of the 3 magic questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
So I'm not going to talk, like I said. Once you listen to the lyrics. And this is how excited people are when they recognize what he's playing. You hear a girl go crazy. This is still him in the middle, like shifting. Trey starting it up. You're not videos having us listening against the lizards, are you?
Yeah, well, I'm just
This is us dorking out to the lizards.
I'm recording it so I can...
Okay, shh.
came upon an aging knight who leaned against the wall in gnarly armor. He was on his way to see the king. Wilson, Wilson, Wilson. He led me through the streets of Prussia talking as he tried to crush a mob that scurried underneath his boot heel. He said there was a place where we should go. So he led me through the forest to the edge of a lagoon by which we wandered till we reached a bubbly spring. The night grew very quiet as we stood there. He lifted up his visor and he turned to me and he began to sing. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game age, from the land of big baboon. But I never am going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. 'Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died.
I was at the show.
Really, you were at the show?
This isn't the piano solo. This is the quote. This is the one where you probably realize, oh, I could do an awesome piano solo next to
She told me that the lizards were a race of people practically extinct from doing things smart people don't do. He said he was once a lizard too. His name was Rutherford the Brave, and he was on a quest to save his people from the fate that lay before them. Their clumsy end was perilously near. The lizards would be saved, he said, if they could be enlightened by the writings of the helping friendly book. In all of Prussia, only one existed, and Wilson had declared that any person who possessed it was a crook. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game age, from the land of the big baboon. But I never am going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. 'Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died, and the lizards they have died.
This still isn't the piano solo. This is just between verses.
Right.
You see how dorky it is? Isn't it awesome?
No, it's
How
cool.
the friendly book at sea possess the ancient secrets of eternal joy and never-ending splendor. The trick was to surrender to the flow.
So when people, certain parts of the show when you yell.
Right, right.
We walked along beneath the moon. He led us through the bush till soon we saw before our eyes a raging river. He said we could swim it if we tried. And saying this, the night dove in, forgetting that his smooth arms would surely weigh him down, and so we sunk. And as his body disappeared before me, I bowed my head in silence and remembered all the thoughts that he had thunk. He said, I come from the land of darkness. He said, I come from the land of doom. He said, I come from the land of game age, from the land of the big baboon. But I never am going back there, and I couldn't if I tried. 'Cause I come from the land of lizards, and the lizards they have
You can see this is usually where a normal band would end their song, right? A couple verses, the chorus, whoa, 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 end song, right?
Now it's like
Baby.
a kickoff.
Here's where we get our money's worth. Come on, Paige, tell me what it is. This is the crowd, man. did you just bring the house down? Because I think I got a little bit of in me still. I don't know.
Now available
Sorry.
at Amazon and Barnes & Noble is Harry Johnson, Diary of a Gigolo Porn Star. The crazy adventure of a 1951-born male in Beaufort, Georgia with a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet. He goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Come on, Judge. You ready to see who plays better?
Something's going on here with music. This dude's gonna play.
I can play better than him.
My buddy Josh is putting up $1
If I
for
can play better than him, he gets the dollar.
Uh-oh, it's a guitar off.
I think that's a pretty good deal, right?
Damn, I don't know, dude. Do you know how to play the guitar? Hey, do you even know how to play the guitar? Have you
No,
ever?
here's the dollar. You're the judge.
You don't know how to play the guitar?
Sir, for these two
And
strikes.
you're betting $1 you can play the guitar? That's kind of stupid, man. Do you even know any chords?
Maybe, let's see.
Or can you even sing or something? Dude, you're an idiot. You don't know how to play the fucking guitar.
Just like that, right?
He doesn't know it. How much are you gonna bet? $1? Oh, I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you $5. I'll bet you $5 you don't even know that this guy's gonna win. Dude, you know what? Let him play first.
Yeah, you can play first.
$5. I'm putting $5 on.
I've already got $1 down,
that
man.
This dude. All right, that's fine. I don't know. I want to see who the guitar shark is. That's what I want to find out here. Because I'm giving him $1 anyway. This is because he's in competition.
Oh, I know this. It's better Sandman, right? Don't forget my song to keep your seat from upset. Tell the second Okay, that's long enough? Okay.
All right, that was cool.
See if I can do that.
That had some rocking to it.
That was good.
All right, now. Give it a go. Let's see what you got, right?
Let's see.
You can't play the guitar. No. Uh-oh.
Well, actually, why don't you guys settle the bet, lady? I bet him $1 that I could play.
Hello, Happy New Year across the pond. I'm settled in Florida. Party 2012. Right, Friday the 13th, January.
This guy $1 that I could play. This is his guitar that I could play better than him.
Okay. All right.
You know, there's no better or worse.
Let's play for the judges.
Let's just go by applause meter. Applause meter.
Cheers. Yay!
Cheers. Cheers, right, mate. Hey, you. Go ahead, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. What's your name? What's your name? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you, ladies? Right. Where are you from?
San Diego.
Oh, San Diego. No way. I've got on the shirt. I've got the shirt.
I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. But if you feel like I feel, baby, come on. Oh, come on. Ooh, let's get it on. Baby, let's get it on. Let's love, baby.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. So much to give. Understand me, sugar. Ooh, since we've got to live, let's live. I love you. I love all of you. There's nothing wrong with me. I love this part. Ooh, don't you know how sweet and wonderful life can be? Ooh, I'm asking you, baby, to get it on with me. Oh, baby. Ooh, I ain't gonna worry. No, I ain't gonna push. I won't push you, baby. Ooh, so come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Stop around the bush. Oh! And let's get it on. Ah, baby. All right, so I think you won definitely, dude. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I vow to you, dude. Nothing compared to this guy right here.
Beautiful. It brought me to tears.
Just gonna throw money.
Yeah, right. Look at that.
No, we'll throw it to him 'cause he's a street musician. We're going for drinks. How about you come with us? We're from San Diego.
Where are you from?
Right. New York. Born in New York. Raised right here in Bombay, Florida.
Via Australia or let's see.
Right, Melbourne.
Melbourne to Melbourne?
Right. Melbourne to Melbourne. You got a little bit of wit on you, right?
Smell boring.
Smell boring now. I'm having a good time. Who's having a good time? Look at you.
The guitarist here.
Yeah, come on. Let's see. $1.
I've got to put money in your box. All right. Thanks for watching. Look at that. Look at that.
How to write a screenplay in 30 days or less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of the 3 magic questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
There's Rob. What? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I can. Hey, what's up, Rob? There he is, man, hanging out. Yeah, Robert's got the Angry Birds hat on now, so when he comes around the corner, I'm gonna get him on fucking video. Hey, Robert, this is for you, kid. There you go. There he is. Friday the 13th, January 2012. There's Robert behind the bar pouring drinks with Angry Birds on his shoulder. Busy as shit. No time to talk. All right, later, Rob.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.
Are you heating up the egg roll for me? Today's January 14th, 2012, right, baby? Saturday. What did we decide today? We decided you're going to Thailand when?
On March.
March 2012. Do you know a specific day?
No.
What? Not yet. Are you excited about going back to Thailand?
Yes.
You're gonna see your family again and get treated like a princess?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. Look how wonderful my wife is to me. What's in here? Dumplings? And an egg roll?
And egg roll.
Thank you, sweetheart. I'm lucky I have a sweet, wonderful wife. Right, baby? You're the most wonderful wife in the world. It's okay, one day we'll look back on this video and we'll go, remember that? Right before that day you came over, we decided to go to Thailand that day. Right?
Mm-hmm.
You smile for me? Show how pretty your smile is. Aw. I love you, baby. You'll be okay. Everything's going to be good. Okay? All right. Say goodbye to the world.
Bye.
How to write a screenplay in 30 days or less. It includes the logline, theme, synopsis, outline, and screenplay of the 3 magic questions. Learn how to write a screenplay in 30 days or less, or your money back. Get it today at Amazon or Barnes & Noble.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it is perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Today is Saturday, January 14th, 2012, and I'm out here on Riviera Drive in front of my sister's house selling bed sheets still. And I am going to give you a lesson today on how to think like Leonardo da Vinci. Now, here's the book I'm reading. It's called How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci by this guy, Michael Gelb. How to Think Like Leonardo da Vinci. Now, the interesting thing about this book is that Gelb gets into how to think like him. How you doing?
Hey, I like your hat.
Thank you very much. We sell them for $8.
Huh?
We sell them for $8. You can go around. Thanks, sorry. It's a popular spot. So, and we have sheets too.
How's business?
Really good. We're going to be doing this in a few different places all over the country.
ASAP Auto Detailing.
Yeah, that's my brother's detail business.
Cool. See you later.
All right, take it easy. Yeah, I talk to people all day long. Anyway, part of being a Renaissance person, which is my intention with the Ronald Show, which, you know, we're headed towards a global transformation, regardless of whether we effect the change or the global military-industrial complex affects the change. But I want to go over the 7 Da Vinci principles that can help you to become more fruitful, prosperous, to flower your spirit, which is what Michael Gelb says in the book. And so I'm just going to go over the 7 Da Vinci principles and what they are that will get you closer to your full human potential. Okay? Principle number 1 is curiosità, and these are all in Italian, curiosità. And it's really curiosity. And what that is an insatiably curious approach to life and an unrelenting quest for continuous learning. And I've always been that way, you know, always learning, always applying my knowledge or new knowledge, learning, insatiable learning, reading, studying, developing ideas. And the second principle is dimostrazioni, which is a commitment to test knowledge through experience, persistence, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. So, in fact, in my second book, How to Write a Screenplay in 30 Days or Less, I wrote a whole screenplay dedicated to preaching about different concepts of the law through the story that the principal goes through. But one thing I did not get to was how to handle the initial verbal contract between the cops when they do pull you over. And so I'm probably going to rewrite a bit of that script because I've learned different things about the law now that will make that screenplay even more powerful when I implement those changes that I've learned. The third principle is sensazioni, which is the continual refinement of the senses, especially sight, as the means to enliven experience. And I do talk about the senses, and the senses do control our reality, especially sight, which paints this 3-dimensional picture of our existence from 2-dimensional transcription of wave light input into a 3-dimensional reality. So anyway, sensazione, which is the continual refinement of the senses, especially sight, as the means to enliven experience. So I think one thing I was experimenting with last night while I was out was actually where I focused my length of vision. I think the closer you bring your vision into yourself, the more personal your three-dimensional experience becomes. So that's an interesting concept too. Eventually, where you close your eyes and meditate, then it's a personal experience just there with you. So think about that. The the fourth principle is sfumato, which means literally going up in smoke, and that's a willingness to embrace ambiguity, paradox, and uncertainty. So sfumato, basically throwing all of your preconceived notions up in the air and embracing ambiguous ideas, things that don't make any sense. And paradoxes, more things coming unrelated together that might not make any sense. Double-edged swords, and also uncertainty. I mean, when you delve into ambiguity, uncertainty, and paradoxes, inevitably gems of wisdom will fall out of those, out of that willingness to embrace those concepts: ambiguousness, uncertainty, and paradox. So really, it's having a super open mind, letting all of your preconceived notions go, and letting outside concepts that you might not have entertained come into your thinking, and then analyzing those and finding the gems of wisdom within that. The fifth principle of how to think like Leonardo da Vinci is called arte-scienza, which means the development of the balance between science and art, logic and imagination. Basically, it's whole brain thinking. Arte-scienza, the development of the balance between science and art, logic and imagination, and whole brain thinking. Meaning you want to bring your left brain and right brain together and be creative yet logical, and understanding where the ambiguous creativity is coming from, and then being able to logically harness that creativity, such as writing a book. That's what I've been able to do, is take my ideas, put them down on paper, logically harness them, and create something, a final product, which is a book. Corporalita. That's the sixth principle, which is spelled Corporalita, and that's in Italian. Corporalita means the cultivation of grace, ambidexterity, fitness, and poise. So, sports. It's good for you to learn sports. Learn how to ride a bike, play a sport, run, jog, take ballet, do yoga. All of which I've done: yoga, ballet, played baseball, football, basketball, tennis, ping pong, rollerblading, riding a bicycle. So you want to expand your physical beingness, your grace, your ambidexterity. As a baseball pitcher, I've learned I catch with my right hand and throw with my left, which is a sign of ambidexterity. Even I'm left-handed, but I shoot a basketball with my right hand, play tennis. So what you want to do is you want to find those sports and you want to find those activities that bring more poise, balance, flexibility, and physical grace, composure. As a pitcher, I have to focus on the target, throwing a strike, throwing a curveball for a strike, throwing a slider for a strike, throwing a fastball for a strike, not just down the middle of the plate, but the left side of the plate, the right side of the plate, up and down, in and out, poise, and with guys on base, holding a runner on first, with a batter up at bat who's trying to crush the ball, and I've got to make the perfect pitch with the perfect speed on the outside corner, on the inside corner, maybe even throw a curveball in the dirt. So you learn poise through being able to successfully demonstrate your physical ability under stressful situations. Same thing with being a football quarterback. I was a quarterback on flag football teams in the military, in high school a little bit, and so I've learned a lot about grace and poise under physical demands. And the seventh principle is called connessione. It's spelled Connessione, connessione, which is a recognition of and appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things and phenomena. Basically, systems thinking. So if you understand that all of reality is one whole that we are experiencing through our own individual perspective, and you can appreciate the interconnectedness of all things and phenomena, that really everything is created through your subconscious mind, then you can see the power you have over the all things. You create your reality. I'm sitting out here on purpose in the sunshine, relaxing in January in Florida, instead of freezing in Los Angeles right now. I decided. I made a commitment. I created my new reality, my new path, and now I'm walking on that path that I desire. So the 7 principles again are curiosita, an insatiably curious approach to life, and an unrelenting quest for continuous learning. Number 2 is demonstración, a commitment to test knowledge through experience, persistence, and a willingness to learn from mistakes. Number 3 is sensazione, the continual refinement of the senses, especially sight, as the means to enliven experience. Sfumato is number 4, literally going up in smoke, a willingness to embrace ambiguity, paradox, and uncertainty. Number 5 is arte scienza, the development of the balance between science and art, logic and imagination, whole brain thinking. Number 6 is corporalita, which is the cultivation of grace, ambidexterity, fitness, and poise. And number 7 is connessione, a recognition of and appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things and phenomena. Systems thinking. All right. That's enough of a lesson for today. I think right now we're going to go to either a commercial, one of my commercials, either about my books or a product, or we'll cut to some more creditors and commerce information, because remember, it's important for you to learn the law so that you can be a whole operating sovereign human being without fear of persecution from alleged law enforcement officers who actually break the law instead of obeying the law. And remember, it all comes down to contract negotiation. A verbal contract negotiation from the very start. So when the cop asks you for your driver's license, you can say, yes, I'll give you my driver's license for $500 payable up front. And then it's up to him to accept or turn down the contract. All right, thanks for watching The Ronald Show, documenting the collapse of life as we know it, as perpetrated by the global military-industrial complex. Talk to you soon. Peace.
With a 2-foot penis that grows to 3 feet, he goes on to become an international porn star after becoming a war hero in Vietnam. Get it today at Amazon or
Hello, everyone.
Barnes
It's back
Noble.
to The Ronald Show. Here's my nephew, Declan. Just got his hair cut. Say hi, Declan. He's eating some pizza. Wave to the camera, kid. He's got sauce on his fingers. Have you got sauce on your fingers? Who's got sauce on his fingers? Look at him. He's got sauce on his fingers. No, you got sauce on your fingers. Who's got sauce on their fingers? Why, it's Declan. He's got sauce on his fingers. What a cute kid, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's January 14th, Saturday, and we're watching the New England-Denver game, and we're watching Declan eat pizza after his haircut. He got a haircut today. Looks good, kid. His daddy took him on a haircut. Stooby-dooby-doo. Boom. Oh, look at that. What a touchdown. Those guys have some never say die. I heard Tim Tebow gave a really inspired speech in the locker room today. This is the battle of will and faith versus New England. Tom Brady, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. There's my baby. Look at Big Max. Is he drooling? Yep. Look at He's got drool coming in. I've been giving him my crust. You got to see how he takes the crust. Watch this. Ready, Max? Wait, back up. Back. There you go, kid. He's a big dog, baby. He's like 200 pounds and he's only like a year and a half old. Right? Do you like Max? How do you like the pizza? White cheese pizza, right? It looks good. I think we got it from Sorrento's. You asked for the white cheese pizza, didn't you? Declan! How are you, kiddo? Here we go. Here, baby. Toss it to him right there. Hold on, I'll tell you when. Okay. It's like a vicious gulp. Good boy, Max has some pizza crust. Look at his tail's wagging. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. There you go. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Declan's enjoying the pizza. Right, Declan? How is it, kiddo? Ooh, nice. Time for some Coca-Cola. You like Coca-Cola, baby?
Yeah.
He's got sauce on their fingers. Look at him. He's got sauce on his fingers. Have you got sauce on your fingers? He's got sauce on their fingers. Declan. Who's got sauce on their fingers? Have you got sauce on your fingers? Who's got sauce on his fingers? Ooh.
Bye.
Bye, baby. Here, you want to taste some Coca-Cola? Oh, you tasted it already? Here, wait, hold on. I'll put some in the cup for you. Yeah, right here. Yeah. There you go. There you go. You're gonna like this. Coca-Cola. Do you like it? That's good, huh? Does it make your nose burn? Coca-Cola. Yummy. Look at that. He loves it. So, Declan, you just turned 2 years old, and now you're having a little bit your first Coke experience. What do you think? Do you like it? You like it? Coke is it. Right, Maxwell? Yeah, he's a big dog. Ooh. Get it, kid. Get it, kid. You were the same way with orange drink, or what was it? Fanta or something? All right, let's see how the game's going. All right, say hi.
Hi.
He's got sauce on his fingers. All right, we'll be back after this. Peace.
What if a government intelligence analyst from the Pentagon is forced to save mankind from extinction and the world from destruction, but first he must evolve into the Messiah and create the plan to save the world? The 21st century Messiah arrives, battles dark forces, and sparks the Armageddon that leads to the apocalypse, rapture, the 2012 pole shift, and extraterrestrial contact. Buy the book today by Ronald Farnham at Amazon and Barnes & Noble. The Second Coming of the Messiah, Book 1, The Awakening.